This afternoon, I'm well privileged talking to one of the media personnel, and this is no other than Mr. Cyprian Katongo. All right, Mr. Katongo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boss.
How are you?
I'm fine, boss.
Good to see you here. How are you doing?
I'm trying, boss. We are surviving.
All right. I'm very happy with your work. I'm very proud of you. The work you're doing is so amazing. Yes. Without wasting much of the time, just bring us to speed. Who is Cyprian Katongo?
Just to be brief, Cyprian Katongo Jr. I'll start with my story.
Yeah.
I was born with a rare genetic condition, which is it's very difficult to say it, but I'll try my best.
Yeah.
Ectodermal dysplasia, which affects the skin, affects the other issues. Just basically, it affects many issues.
Yeah.
You can imagine growing up 6 years.
Yeah.
In 5 or 6 years, I used to be bullied. Whereby I used to be beaten. Urinated on, spattered. My peers were thinking that maybe my condition, I'm going to pass it to them. Maybe I've been bewitched in that sense. So Cyprian is that person who has gone through chronic depression and several suicide attempts. But at the end of the day, I discovered that the more you entertain negative thoughts, the more you're going to be disturbed. You're not discovering who you are in life. So through the same traumatic experience, I learned that there's more to life.
Yeah.
And the most important thing is I need to find the right people to help you. Fortunately, I had a strong family, support system. Which at first I used to think that they were against me, not knowing that
they loved you.
They loved me. They just wanted me to remove myself from that environment.
Yeah.
So from there, I discovered who I am today. It wasn't easy to discover who I am today. But through, like I said, the strong family support system, and also removing myself from different environments, friends which I had. Not about looking down on them, but it's a true story. At the end of the day, when it comes to issues of discovering who you are, you need to face reality. Say that the people you associate with affect your progress in life.
Wow.
So for me, certain friendships contributed to my downfall. Which is a true story, not about attacking people. So just to summarize it, Cyprian is a person who loves to talk about change. And also, fortunately, despite my condition, I'm blessed to have a girlfriend who loves me beyond
the love. Wow.
Beyond the love. So I can imagine other people who look at you, you have a condition, you're not going now.
That's just there. I always, encourage parents to be very supportive to their wives, to everyone in the community, everyone. Just bring us to speed there once more. I've heard you said when you are in school, your fellow friends used to bullying you, and spitting on you to say you have this condition. I didn't get it right. Just make us understand with the viewers who are listening right now. What is that? Are you telling me you're on the spectrum, or what kind of condition is that? So we can understand, and
My brother, to be honest, this condition is rare.
Yeah.
It's a rare genetic condition. So 1,000 people get it. So you can find that it has many, like I said, it has many issues. You find that I have speech impediment difficulties, but I've overcome that.
Yeah.
And I'm on radio.
Yeah.
So I also have issues where I don't sweat. My hair doesn't grow anymore.
Oh, yeah, I see.
So there are many issues which I have. But I'm not under any medication. Sadly, there's no cure for this condition.
Okay.
The rare genetic condition called ectodermal dysplasia.
Yeah.
You just have to live with it.
Oh, yeah.
So now for me, I discovered also that I can use my voice. Through journalism, the thing that I fear the most. Communicating.
Communicating.
Fear that people will bully me amazing. If I'm talking.
People start laughing at you.
At my speech.
Yeah.
Let me face reality. Let me go through something which I fear the most.
And change the narrative.
So I just went for journalism. Third year media and journalism student.
Okay.
And I'm also a radio host of the show on Mental Radio.
Okay.
A mental health therapy show which talks about mental health, a different perspective of mental health, in that we try to help the community out there to get a proper narrative.
Yeah.
So just to come back to the condition I have, I discovered that also I have many people around the world who are born like me. So imagine if I committed suicide that time, I wouldn't have discovered those people. So now imagine my story when I shared on that's National Ectodermal Foundation, NFED. Yeah, that's an NGO based in America. And I shared my life story.
Yeah.
It got many positive responses.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, other loved ones were saying, it's a pity my daughter, my son, my uncle, my mom never got the chance to read your story. They committed suicide. So we understand what you were going through. From that perspective, the story you shared with us, we appreciate you. So I've used also my condition to be a voice for action.
Oh, yeah.
Don't look at your condition like it's a limitation of you, or that it can determine your progress in life. No, not beyond your condition.
I see. Wow. This is amazing, Mr. Katongo. Few people I've met who are like you. You know, I've seen a lot of people in the community who are disabled and they want to put the disabling part as, more like a reason to say this is the reason why I can't do this. But I'm very happy to hear that you have a speech difficult, you have such conditions, but you never gave up. You never gave up. And this is what we actually tell parents to say. Me, I'm an advocate for children living with autism, and you know that. We always tell parents to say, being autistic, it does not limit someone's dream. Even when you're autistic, you can still become a doctor. You can still become a president. Everything is possible. Not just we are talking from it was maybe from nowhere. Here he is. He has a condition, and people used to bully at him. People used to spit on him to say, no, Chipube Chishani. But today he's here. He's speaking. He is our journalist now. He was the one interviewing me this afternoon, and which is very, very, very good. Mr. Katongo, just a word to somebody who is listening out there, thinking about giving up, to say, people are laughing at me, or maybe it could be the parents to say we are facing stigma. There's stigma out there in the community where people, laugh at you. You are walking with a child on the street, child screams, they laugh at you. Your word to that one.
To the parents first, I understand your pain. My parents also went through that.
Yeah.
So that's an understanding aspect. Just ignore what they say. It's not your fault. That child has been born with that condition.
Yeah.
So don't look at the negatives. Don't hide that child. Find the potential that child has and help build that child's potential, which is going to unlock other potentials. And the ripple effect will be that child is going to develop a pattern whereby he or she will be consistent in achieving something. Every day, he or she will wake up, achieve something. And to that person who's going through a lot, thinking about giving up, I am me. After 11 suicide attempts, the span of many years.
Yeah.
So now imagine, I understand what you're going through. At the tender age of 5 to 6 years, I went through bullying. the worst bullying you can ever experience in life. Whereby you started thinking, feeling, I'm worthless, I'm useless, I'll never achieve anything in life. But to that person who's thinking about giving up, you cannot be born with a disability, but you're just feeling low and thinking that your life is not going anywhere. Trust me, whatever you're going through, believe in that pain. That's what I can tell that person. Believe in that pain. Use that pain to motivate you. Why am I saying use that pain and believe in that pain? Once you move yourself from the environment you're in right now, remove yourself from that environment, and move a circle of people in your life. They're going to understand what I'm saying. Use that pain and believe in that pain. Simply to put it, when you wake up and you have the right people in your life, they're going to understand that that pain you have, people used to laugh at me.
Yeah.
Whatever used to bully me, let me not prove them.
Yeah.
Let me prove myself.
Yeah.
That I was born with a purpose.
Yeah.
And I wasn't born with a case.
Yeah.
And just to turn around the word case, build yourself to believe that you are that person who is creative. And that person is unique.
Yeah.
That person who is real.
Yeah.
And that person who is strong.
Exactly.
And always aim for what? Excellence. And that's turning the word case around. So don't be a case of, no, I'm depressed, I'll never achieve something. Like, no, don't think like that. There's more to life.
So viewers, you heard from him, nothing is impossible. You get those pieces, put them together, those puzzles, and make something out of it. The laughing, the bullying which you, the stress, so to say, which you may be going through, pick it up, make up something, and people will be able to see, but everything is possible, and not looking down to yourself. Coming back to you, Mr. Katongo. Yeah, just bring us to speed. How did you manage, to move out of this bullying when, was the environment, how was the environment? I want to understand. Because I want to understand to say, when the environment is not conducive for Elena, children ends up stopping going to school. How did you manage passing through that, and you even continued school? Now you're a third year student is it at Unza now?
It wasn't easy, let me be honest. Like I always emphasize on being realistic in what you give people out there. It wasn't easy. And from preschool, what you call nursery.
Nursery, yes.
To primary, went to bullying. But primary was a waste also. I used to be slapped.
Yeah.
And then secondary weights only.
Were you in a special education school?
Yes, a
normal school. Okay.
But I can say that the secondary aspect, I think, tried maybe to change my perspective of life, because it was a Christian school. So I think it helped me a lot to maybe build on my self-confidence, maybe.
Yeah.
But again, the comments were there. This is where was there.
Yeah.
It never went. Past life, I gave up school many times. Because it's like, why should I go to school? I see myself as a failure. Because everywhere I go, people are laughing at me. Myself, I cannot manage the sun. So I'm a failure. So I stopped school. But again, like I said, the support system that I have, which unfortunately the parents, my sisters, and also my girlfriend, they are there to encourage me to say, we look at your potential, we don't see the condition you have.
Yeah.
It's like, I should believe in what they're saying. And I started using that pain I went through. All those tears I used to cry.
Put them together.
I didn't care about leaving people behind. Because what happens when you want to change your life? The people used to be around with, as you are going on, attached to a certain age, you discover that there's that thing of, no, if you progress, your friends will think that you have changed, you have left them behind. No. The reason why you're moving forward in life is because progress was stagnant in your life.
Yeah.
And don't fear change.
Yeah.
If those were genuine friends of yours, they would have encouraged you to do change, which is a collective vision, which is going to benefit many people.
Yeah.
But if you see a situation whereby if you're progressing and then certain people say or think that your progress is a threat to their friendship, you're in a good position to leave.
Yeah.
Don't stick around people who bring you down. And don't hide their friendship under that. No, your boys will be loyal.
Yeah.
Or girls will be loyal.
Mr. Katongo, you deserve to be an ambassador. There are few people like you. Very few. I will just take it personal to connect you to MAF. Because these are the people whom we want to work with, people like you. Yeah, I think I'll introduce them to you. I don't know if you've met them before.
I like to think as a journalist moves.
Oh, you've met them before, right?
I like to think so.
Oh, yeah. I think, you deserve to be an ambassador because you have a story, and I want to believe that through your story, one somewhere there who is thinking about giving up, making a suicide. I think you've saved many from from your story, and we appreciate you for that. Yeah. I also just want to request you that we should just try to work hand in hand together. We can. Even me, I would want it to put that I work with children with disabilities. And the moment I started working with these people, I was labeled bad names by my friends. I can tell you that I lost friends just for me to support learners with special needs in the community. I was labeled bad names. No, zakafunda na heavy. What? So I'm just working hard there to make that what they're thinking, it's not actually true what they're saying. Yes, so we are there to change the narrative in the community. Together we can. I think we should keep working hand in hand, as you have already said. Just your final words to parents raising people living with multiple disability. It could be Down syndrome, it could be any other condition which parents thinks to say, I think Vavut, I think let me end here, or maybe let me just kill myself. What's your word? Especially to their parents, I can tell you that their parents who are single, after they bear a child who is on the spectrum or who has a disability, then the man moves away. They say, no, me, I can't be with you. I think has to do with you and your child, and then they move. What's your words of the word of encouragement to such people, men who run away from their family because of the child being on the condition, and also the parents who are about to give up? Your final words.
What I can say is, your mental health is, I was attending the conference, was it Ridgeway, where I was working to discuss with other people who are passionate about mental health. Mm-hmm. What I can say to the parents, the points which I picked on from the conference was self-awareness is very important. Mm-hmm. Whatever you're going through, let's face it, that's reality. Mm-hmm. But your mental health, take care of your mental health. Mm-hmm. Forget about the negative comments. Yes, they can be there repeatedly in your head, but how to replace those things is you focusing on something. Pick up something new. Yeah. That you have never tried before, which is going to take your time to discover who you are. Yeah. In the process. Just find something to do. You should remove that tension. And then the steps also to now address your children who have disabilities. Find their potential. Don't limit yourself to say, no, my child won't go anywhere in life. Society will mistreat my child or what. Find the potential the children have, and then from there, they want to discover that there's more to life. Yeah. And they'll build up from that. Yeah. And then to the community at the end of the day, whatever you say to parents, you need to understand one thing, that things come back. Yeah. There's this thing of karma. You might think that today you are in a good position because you don't have someone who's disabled, or what you're going through, what that person is going through is not what you're going through. in a better position. But trust me, things change. It cannot be that you're going to have a disabled child. But something was very, very bad, and you're going to experience same pain that person went through. So be careful now. You release your
come out, even the words.
The words. Well, what I learned from the conference is careful how you project your pain you're going through.
Yeah.
When people who didn't choose to be born the way they are, or in order to be in a situation, because they're looking for a frustration outlet. Don't release or don't project your pain, your suffering you're going through on people. You also, you need help to heal whatever you're going through. Don't just be negative in our society. So mind the way you talk and also watch yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to use some strong ways, but not aggressive ways. But they need to understand that they need to be mindful about how they talk to other people. Other people go through a lot of pain, especially the parents who have children with disabilities. And to the parents, trust me, whatever you're going through, at the end of the day, once you just follow the steps which have been talked about, you're going to appreciate that your child has potential, and then you'll be that proud parent to parents, you'll be those proud parents in the community. Then people will be looking at you, oh, ujamwana ujetoza na manga sanja kuliko nsipachalo. But wala mwana wao, hasha something. But again, don't entertain such nonsense.
Yeah.
But just work on your mental health. Find something to do. Find the right people also as parents. Find support groups which are in line with what your child is going through.
Yeah.
Search for pages on Facebook, which are legit again. Again, we need to also add on before we end the issue of online fraud. Because I think in a situation, more parents are desperate for help. Because if they go to hospitals, rather they find it's very expensive. Or they find these so-called papas. They extort money from them, and also online pages, Facebook pages or other social media platforms. You find fake pages which extort money also from them. So to in conclusion, what I can say is they should be mindful. Lastly, believe in yourself as parents. Believe in your child. There's a reason why you have that child. That child's not the case. And remember, turn the word case around. Which is what? Creativity, unity, uniqueness rather, and realistic and strong, and always aim for excellence. Don't kill yourself. There's more to life. And I wanted to be like I'm on my show. This has been your Cyprian.
So thank you so much. Nimauza abantu byonse kuti muntu ali na condition and journalist. Here is Mr. Katungu. He's a journalist here. He's a journalist here. So thank you so much. I think we did appreciate for now. Bye-bye.